It's a beautiful morning, and I have something I'm going to share. It's a little bit different than the norm. Okay? So I'm eating grapes. So, kind of want to get on the topic of aliens. It's a good one. Aliens, OBEs, all that other good shit. That's what I'm going to discuss. No, you may not have any, kitty. So, first off, what is an OBE? OBE stands for out-of-body experience. You do them when you're midway, like, unconscious. Like, the thing about it is you're still conscious. If you're unconscious, like, you'd be, like, sleeping and shit. So, no, these are not dreams. Trust me, I've had enough evidence in my life to know that these are not dreams. These are straight up. It's like access to another dimension, another world. People back in the day used to meditate more. They did more travels than they do now. Okay, so who can do OBEs? Anyone. Anyone can perform an OBE. It doesn't matter who you are. Now, do I recommend weak people doing it? Not really. If you don't like horror movies, don't do it. Because some of them can be bad, some of them can be good. It just depends on what vibration you're on. So not everyone's ready to do it, you know? And that's why you do meditation. It kind of mentally preps you and gets you ready. And, usually kids do them. A lot of kids do OBEs, think that they're dreams and whatnot, but we're all pretty much doing OBEs as kids, and then as we age, a lot of us just quit. But you can keep it through meditation and performing like etheric dozens and whatnot, which is just another kind of meditation. There's different kinds of meditations you can do. You want to be positive. If you think negatively, it's gonna be shit for you. It's gonna be utter fucking shit. Just saying. And, Alright. And I guess what are aliens? I think we all know what aliens are. The green men, the gray men, the people with the big eyes, riding in fucking spaceships, UFOs. Okay. Have I ever experienced a UFO? No, I've never experienced a UFO. Have I experienced extraterrestrial visits from the others? Twice in my life. Once when I was a kid. I thought it was just a dream. And then once as an adult. It was in high school. Since then, I haven't had any visits. And let me just go ahead and tell you those two experiences. The first experience, when I was a kid, it's funny, I'm eating grapes. This is funny that this word's gonna remind me about eating grapes, but I loved grapes as a kid, still do. I'm eating them right now. But, I always had, like, midnight snacks. I slept with my grandmother. And I went down from, like, we have upstairs, I went down. There was, like, a little small hallway. The kitchen, straight forward from, like, the hallway. And if you go that way in the hallway, there's my den, and there's, like, a TV. And then, well, there's a couch, and then there's a TV. And, I just do my regular routine of go get food in the middle of the night, and I wanted some grapes. And as I was turning the stairway I always look down the hallway. Well, before I look and try and get into the kitchen, I look down the hallway, and it's already dark, but I see like a shadow, and it's a little man. At least to me, that's what it looks like, and it's like a little short shadow man. It was weird. I knew that there was something there that jumped up on the couch. I was standing on the couch, like in front of the TV, and immediately I was like, what the fuck is that? Who is that? You know, it was like a presence. And scared as fuck, forget the going into the kitchen to get some grapes, I ran up the fucking stairs and went to my grandma's room and was like, someone's in the den, and, you know, I don't know what alien was at the time, and we lived in, like, a really, like, shit, like, area, so my grandma immediately thinks someone broke in, and, she goes and, I forgot what she picked up, but she picked up something, and, like, she goes down the stairs to check it out, and I'm following her. I'm like, I'm not gonna stay, you know, up here, and she checks it out, no one's there. No one's there. For the longest time, I believed that that was just a dream. That I didn't actually see anything. So, I saw one of the short grays first. The second time was, I'd already gotten good at doing meditation and going into OBEs, and I was at my friend Allie's house. I was in bed, her bed, practicing. She was upstairs with her boyfriend. I just wanted to, like, focus and, you know. And I get out of my body. My body's just hovering above my body at the time. And everything's, like, that, like, sepia color. Kind of. And, I sit up. And as soon as I sit up, I see, like, a tall gray. And I was like, whoa, you know, what is this? And I wasn't sure whether to be afraid or not, but I wasn't afraid. That's the other part. It's like, I guess his presence just, you know, didn't scare me or so. I don't know what happened. I wasn't scared. And, I turned my head and, like, you know, like, looked at him. And he looked at me, and he reminds me of, what do you call it? Lord of the Rings. Kind of reminds me of Smeagol because of the bug eyes. Like, he wasn't that color or anything, and it wasn't that shape or size, but his eyes remind me of that from the Lord of the Rings, like the bug eyed kind of thing. And he was like silver gray, very skinny, and oddly wore a robe. I didn't think aliens wore robes. It's funny because after all this, I went and read this book called Communion by, what's his name, Whitney. I can't think of his other, Whitney something, but the name of the book is Communion. And it's weird because in the book, they describe aliens with robes, and I'm like, huh? What? So that's why my alien was in a Jesus robe? Because this was kind of weird to me. I thought aliens were supposed to be naked, you know, from my whole concept of it. But no, he was in a robe, and he pointed to my hands. Long, slender fingers. I don't even think he had as many fingers. I don't really recall his fingers, like how many. I just know he pointed toward my hands. My hands were flipped upright. This is my OBE body. My astral body we're talking about. And I'm almost running out of time. I have to make another video. And telepathically, he communicated, explaining to me that these balls of light, and there's like little, like yellow orb-like balls, were my chi. And the reason I was able to do my OBEs really well is when my hands were flipped up. Because it allows the chi to flow in your body. So whenever you do an OBE, keep your hands up, facing palm up. And you know, I snapped back into my body, you know. Went and told my friend Allie, and she was like, okay. Well,